Hello, do you identify with raccoons and like to steal trash? Well then this video is for you. Alright, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is go out, drive around, be spooky, and find yourself a headboard or some other piece of furniture that you think would make a good headstone. Now this has been laying out in the rain for some time now, and as you can see it's particle board, but hey, this will work. We can do a lot with this, and look at that, free. As you can imagine, since it's been out in the rain for a while, it's pretty grody. A lot of it has warped. One screw. As you might suspect, something would be very dirty when you pick it up off the street. We want to make sure that we wear some gloves and clean it. Here's some alcohol, a sponge, and I'm going to go over there and just clean her up a bit. Oh yeah, such product, such wow. Okay, so I have chosen this Color Max paint and primer in matte sand dollar, and this is what I'm going to use to spray her on down. It should give like a good base. Okay, here goes nothing. Ooh, it's working. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so this is just one side of the board. Now, I'm going to give it like a marbling effect, so don't judge on my terrible spray paint skills, because in the end, it's not going to matter. If anything, you know, it might look kind of cool. I don't know. Guess we're going to find out. So as you can see, because it's particle board on the backside, it is certainly eaten up a lot of that paint, and my god, I've eaten a lot of it too. Alright, and so now that, you know, everything's been spray painted, it's kind of like got this tackiness to it, and of course it's very heavy spray paint, so I'm just over here kind of tapping it and getting some of that texture that I was kind of hoping for, stone-like, you know. And later I'll go back over it and kind of marbleize it a bit. Alrighty, so as you can see, I went back over it with the spray paint. Okay, and it kind of looks like it's been rained on a lot. I didn't really do it to a lot of the other areas because I figured most people will just be looking up at the top of this for the most part anyway. And yeah, so that's how that turned out. So while your paint dries, this is a really good time to just relax and take a break. Let your hair down. I don't know. Drink some coffee. Yeah, that's good stuff. Alright, so now I'm back and I am ready to finish painting this like marble. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take some of this water and just splash it on there. I didn't find a spray bottle anywhere today that I was willing to pay for anyway. And so this is just going to kind of help for when I start drawing in things, to blur it, just make it look as realistic as I can. But in a theatrical way. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. Look at this, a handy piece of plastic that I'm going to mix my paints on because that's how cheap I am. Got some brown acrylic paint. Oh, I love my brown acrylic paint. It's so useful. If you watched the last video, you know I use this same color. Oh, and look, I also used this color last time too. And white and gray. All awesome. Okay. Getting this on count. I'm gonna count. Now, for my sponge. This is my sponge. Just a cheap Dollar Tree sponge. And I think today I'm going to try using this side first. And just see what happens. I'll mix up some of this white, some of this brown, gray. No rhyme or reason. And I'm just going to kind of move along in one direction. Mind you guys, this is my first time doing this, so this is a journey. This is either going to be really cool or really shit, but it really doesn't matter. Like I say, it doesn't matter. You hear that screaming? I had nothing to do with that. I know, hard to believe, huh? Here I am, a ghoul outside working. And I have nothing to do with these screams of horror. One thing they said is that if you want the marble to be realistic, you kind of have to like make the parts that you're going to throw in darker veins all going in a similar direction, because you know normal marble is not about to be over here all like going in crazy directions. If you look at any pictures online, you'll see that it's all going in one general direction. Okay, so you can kind of see how that looks from afar. It's, you know, looking really good actually. Had to come see it in the camera and look at it from far away to kind of get an idea of what I've done. And I'm just going to keep ripping on this. And I have gray paint now instead of what I had before. And another thing that you want to do is maybe dilute it down with some water, so that way it doesn't come on as strong. And of course, the water kind of makes your paints bleed a little bit. So look at that. I've got like this perfectly shaded area, and I'm just gonna go for it. And allow your hands to kind of squiggle and scraggle. Even better if you've had a lot of coffee today. So make sure that you get all cracked out on coffee before you do this, because it's really going to give you a leg up. So again, see how the darker colors, blend that a little bit, are all going like in the same direction. That is what we want. Very nice. Very nice. And I'm just gonna let that sit for a little bit so that way it can dry. And then I will carry on to step 2, which, you know, I had said that I would paint the back, but I mean, that really wasn't so bad. I think that I should paint the back too and make it look finished out. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray my soul the ghouls to keep. And if I die before I wake, I pray my soul the zombies do take. Good night. Oh, hi Lucy, how are you doing? Mommy got her beauty sleep, so I'm feeling a lot better today than I was yesterday, of course. Nothing like getting into musical practice to help with our marble making. This had some time to dry last night, and you can see that some of the moisture that was in the air caused some of our little veins to kind of weep a little bit. And you know what? I'm not even mad about it. I'm not even going to try to fix that. It looks cool. Whatever. And I think it added more character to it, really. Now to do the back side, and we're just going to repeat what we did last night. Let me back this bad boy up. You can see my lawn ornament. Now, here we go. Today, I'm using a bag as my mixing palette. Be resourceful. That's what crafting is all about. Resourcefulness, and again, having some gray paint, some white paint, some brown paint, and look, some more paint, some more brown paint, a light brown paint. That's what it says anyway. Let's see if this bag makes it. I'm gonna put it down with some of these stones. Again, being resourceful. No reason to buy stuff if you don't need to. Alright, so we got that going. I am ready with my sponge to do my thing, chicken wings. Lucy is on my back. Hi, Lucifer. Hi, honey. Can't work under these conditions, young man. Now it's time to sit here and let this bad boy dry, and we'll come back and we're gonna do the veneer. We're gonna do the finish, whatever you want to call it, the shellac, the gloss. We're gonna make this shit waterproof. That's what's gonna happen. Incapable, impenetrable, by tears. I'm kidding, I don't know what I'm saying. We're gonna come back, we're gonna lacquer it. It's gonna be very shiny, just like marble, just like your freshly washed ass or balls. It's gonna happen, it's gonna be great. See you in a bit. Kya, kya. Can't wait for you to nail me.
Ooh, baby. So drill these.
Oh wow. The ground's about to get drilled.
Don't get jealous. There's. Do 1 point. Let me put it in drill mode there.
Just drilling holes in the ground in the name of Halloween.
Right?
I bet you Thad did get his letter to Hogwarts. That's why nobody has seen him. What a fantastic groundskeeper you are.
Right? I put Willie to shame.